Movement number 4. Dragon seeks path. Dragon whips his tail.
Yo, my man, why you got on that purse, huh?
Purse? I'm the big deals. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid at, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Talking dumb, nigga.
You talking dumb, nigga.
Nigga, I hit you with this Grizzy Hendrix, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
You dumb as hell. Grr, we live, MUNFU podcast. We out here. Whole lot of...
I just thought everybody should know Vic Mensa is a cornball, and I'm uploading the video right now. Making
Vic
it public
Mensa's
right
definitely a corn. A big corn.
But
big facts.
Let's not muddy up a good conversation with that freaking...
Get your muddy up, not your funny up?
Why'd you question it?
I don't know. It just made sense at the time.
Get your money up, not your funny up. MUNFU, not Kung Fu. We kicking it out here, though. Podcast, you
That's
did?
a bar. Go get your hoodie. Go get your shirt, and go get your stickers, your free stickers until Thursday.
Nuts, bro. We keeping you dripped. Keeping you dripped. Thoroughly dripped up. Pink hoodies coming soon. Alright, so we decided, because after reading some of the comments, sometimes when we do Wayne and M videos, it seems as if people low-key forgot. Not everybody, because there's definitely a big majority of people who love when we do Wayne stuff. I mean, everybody loves it, but everybody, like, there's some people who just get some wild insecurity and think that everything we're talking about Wayne is a direct shot at M for some reason. So I decided I wanted to do like a 3-part MUNFU and talk about why. Because to me, I sat back and thought about it. The GOATs are Lil Wayne, Eminem, and Jay-Z. Before we start this whole thing, do you have do you have an objection? Do you have somebody else who you would put in that category? And there's a reason why I put them and not Biggie and Tupac, and I'll explain.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, if we talking about alive and well, I mean, there's not too much.
Nah, that's not fair. That's not the only reason.
What you mean?
I'm not putting them to GOATs because they're alive. I'm saying that because GOATs is of all time. The reason why they're GOATs to me is all three of those people, on top of having impact like Pac and Big, have also done numbers, and I've also had a longer amount of time to do those numbers in than Pac and Big. So their ability to stay relevant to me holds a lot of merit too. So if you think about hip hop, who really is there anybody outside those three that were like that are the GOATs, like the Mount? I would say the Mount Rushmore of rap. It would be 5 people. It would be Eminem. Nah, that's maybe they're the Mount Olympus. There are some Mount. So, but is there anybody else that you would put in there? Because we could, if maybe I forgot somebody, we could throw them in there and have another part. But if not,
nah, not that I could think of that have like really withstand the hand of time at this point the way that they have, you know, or like impacted.
My bad. Go ahead.
Like impacted culture and continue to have a legacy. Yeah, that's it.
Them boys, golly, that is loud. But what was I gonna say? Okay, so the reason why I put each 3 of them up there before we really get down, because each of these episodes is gonna be dedicated to one of them, and we're going to be speaking on why these people are GOATs. And I know greatest of all time, but there should only be one GOAT. No, there isn't. And GOATs will continuously change, because to say that there would only be one GOAT would say that hip hop is gonna end have like a finite time. So right now the GOATs are those 3 people. Jay, for the fact that when Biggie was alive, people were talking about Biggie and Jay in the same conversation. When Biggie died, they were saying, who's the king of New York, Jay or Nas? Jay has outlasted Nas really in that thing, because in the beginning I really think more people were leaning towards Nas than they were Jay. They're saying more like, well, obviously this dude is the future.
It took Jay a while to get to the standard at which he is now, where he's looked at as like a... Matter of fact, when do you think Jay-Z was looked at as like the GOAT, like in his career?
When was he looked at as the GOAT? Jay to me, during Hard Knock Life, people were starting looking at him like, yo, this is like he's different. But I'm gonna keep it a buck, and this is like a maybe controversial statement, but I've thought this the whole time. It's when he got with Beyonce. That's when he reached God status. Like when he got with Beyonce, like even the '03 Bonnie and Clyde, because Beyonce was like, okay, let me really get in my duffel for a second. Beyonce was not, they both made each other more popping. Because Beyonce, if people remember during Destiny's Child, during Bootylicious, during Independent Woman, Beyonce and Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera were all fighting to be like, who was
that nigga?
That nigga. And Beyonce was not in the first running. It was Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears who were in the running for that stuff. And I think, honestly, like, him getting with Beyonce and Beyonce getting with him made them both like an empire where people started looking at them like, oh, this is something different. This is like, because I think Jay was looked at as mortal before Beyonce. Because people wouldn't even say Ether wouldn't go the same way today. You know what I'm saying? Ether would not go the same way today. Period.
I'm trying to think. So,
Ether,
when did Jay-Z and Beyonce get together?
03. The 03 Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to think in my life where I think that. So, what year did the Black Album come out? 2004?
Something along the lines of that. Something along the lines of that.
That's exactly the time. Because that's when November 14th of 2003 is when the Black Album dropped. So the Black Album to me, I think, was the time where niggas started realizing that this nigga was like real deal God tier. And not just like in all of music. You know what I mean? Not just hip hop. Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
You said Black Album. I think okay. I think it goes like this. It goes, Hard Knock Life drops. I guess this episode's about Jay-Z. Hard Knock Life drops, right? And then people are like, okay, no, In My Life drops. And people are like, because Jay dropped that, like, if you want my love, whatever song, and people are like, where he's wearing like the shiny suits and stuff. Yeah. And people are looking at him like, okay, this dude is kind of that's kind of lame, right? But then when Hard Knock Life dropped, that Annie sample dropped, I remember. And I wasn't the biggest Jay-Z fan back then. But I remember being like, why does everybody think this guy is like God? I remember at that time being like, dog, there's like, the way they talk about this nigga is like, he's like Jesus Christ. And that's when I started noticing it. But I feel like Black Album was when he went beyond, saying I'm about to retire is when he went beyond just like the greatest rapper. He became like a staple where people missed him.
I feel like
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like Black Album made him more of like a household name in the sense of all music. I feel like that was the moment where people recognized Jay as a great for any like music as a whole, not just hip hop. I feel like, to me personally, I felt like Hard Knock Life was more of he had that hip hop fan base, because I mean watching BET and shit
bro.
and MTV.
Nah, because Hard Knock Life was everywhere, bro.
It was. No, it was.
Austin Powers movie. Hard Knock Life.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's
nigga,
valid. Yeah, that's valid.
Hard Knock Life was a crossover hit, bro. Like that was not no hood classic. Are you serious? Nah, that was.
No, it was definitely
1999.
Yeah.
Hard Knock Life was this. TRL was not the hood. You know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't. But
and that was Body in TRL.
Yeah. I mean, Jay was definitely pop. I mean, Jay, because even I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. That shit, too, is that was like, but I'm trying to think, though. When did Hard Knock Life come out? 99?
I want to say 98, 99.
Yeah, well, anyways, that's when, so you think like 2000, okay, so the Blueprint came out in 2001. So the Blueprint.
H to the Izzo too. It's hard to pinpoint when Jay became a GOAT.
Yeah,
Because
it is
H
hard
to the
because
Izzo was also very goatly. Like people were very much looking at him like, yo, this. Because even that's why Renegade was such like a thing. You know what I mean? Like niggas are definitely looking at Jay like, I don't know.
That is really hard. That is such a hard, because I was trying to think because I said the Black Album, like I thought that was when he was more like, but then you said Hard Knock Life, which is super valid, but then like, I mean, even Nigga What and shit like that, because
yeah, because even the first, I'm not gonna lie to you, the first song I ever heard from Jay-Z was the one off the Rush Hour soundtrack with Ja Rule. Can I get a what? That was the first one, and that was off a soundtrack off top.
And that's what, and see that what the reason why I kind of like reneged on my statement is because, or for the Black Album shit, because I'm like, damn, because that shit was on Rush Hour. Wait, and
Blue Street.
Yeah, but wasn't Money Ain't a Thing was on Rush Hour too? Or I mean, first Rush Hour.
All About the Benjamins.
All About the Benjamin. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, so he had a lot. Nah, he was definitely that nigga. Man, that's just crazy.
It's very hard to pinpoint when he became it. That is a real hard question. I never thought of that, I guess.
I don't know, because I would just like, because in my mind I'm like, damn. Was it
automatically after Biggie died?
What?
Was it just automatic after Biggie died?
It's hard for me to say because I was young. Obviously, we were young when even like Jigga What came out and shit like that. So it's like,
but I'm not gonna act like I ever remember a time where Jay-Z didn't have one of the biggest. Like I never remember a time in my life where Jay-Z didn't have one of the biggest songs.
No,
like,
that's fact. No, that's big. No, that's
100%
facts.
I literally Jigga What, like that shit was what was popping.
Right,
you know
right,
so
right.
It's like I do not remember a time when Jay-Z didn't have one of, if not the biggest song. I don't think there's ever been a time in my life where...
No, I don't think so either, but I just can't think of or pinpoint the exact time.
And I feel like if you miss the whole Biggie saga, it's hard to tell. I almost feel like you need to ask somebody older than us, like 5 years older than us, when did people start looking? Because to us, we're not going to know.
Yeah, that's why, like, in my mind, that's facts. That's fact. But see, the thing is, though, is that even though he had crossed over, the reason why I thought maybe the Black Album, because even when he crossed over with Encore and shit like that, like, that made Jay-Z so accepted, like, from everybody.
But we ain't gonna act like this nigga wasn't about to go on tour with R. Kelly. And at that time, R. Kelly was the biggest thing in R&B. We're not gonna act like the Hard Knock Life tour wasn't literally the biggest tour in hip-hop until, like, literally a decade and a half later. We're not gonna act... What point in our lives is Jay-Z...
There is no real time where he wasn't like that. I'm just...
For us...
Yeah, I know.
99, 92, 90s, born after the 80s, you really don't know a time.
Nah, I mean, I can't think of some where he didn't have a super poppin' era, or maybe like a couple years gaps and shit like that here and there. But like all in all,
but even during M's run, like even during, I remember Jay said the only people moving units is us and My Name Is, or some shit like that, because like there was a point when Jay-Z and Eminem were like the highest, and were the only people like really selling like the numbers they were selling. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and I mean after that, like in music, like I'm trying to think of the people that went diamond like that, and other than Nelly and 50 Cent, I can't think of anybody else. And I mean 50 Cent 2003 was the same time as the Black Album, like around that era, so they were obviously selling records, but I mean, I can't think of anybody else in rap who went diamond.
Now, let's talk about, okay, so we don't know a time where Jay-Z's not been a GOAT. Okay, but here's the reason why, to me, why you got to place Jay-Z with the M's and the Wayne's. Wayne's episode is going to be very interesting, by the way.
Oh, it is.
Jay's is, we got the obvious ones out the way first. J, M, cool. And Wayne's will be, anyway, but Jay to me not only was, because to me to be a GOAT, there's a few criteria. You got to also, if you've never put somebody on, if you've never had like a protege in a way, and it doesn't have to be a direct like, I found this nigga, I signed this. If you haven't co-signed nigga like this is the next me and made him poppin', then you can't be a GOAT to me. You have to have some. M got a lot of people. M got 50. M got, because if we're talking about when people were selling, Obi Trice went platinum. D12 went platinum.
Right.
So that's that. Jay obviously got J. Cole. But he snuck his in. What?
No, Jay got Kanye too.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Jay. Oh, I'm definitely tripping. Okay, so Jay got Kanye and Vic Mensa. No, I'm just kidding. Jay got Kanye and Rihanna and Jeezy.
Yeah.
People don't give Jay credit for Rihanna and Jeezy. They're both signed. They were both signed. So
wait,
Jay got those and.
But wait. Jay-Z, he was signed. When was Jeezy signed to Jay?
Hold on.
Because Jeezy broke with Bad Boy, right?
Nah, he was on Bad Boy South, and then he didn't break. That was Boys in the Hood, and then he left.
Yeah, but that's what broke Jeezy though, was Boys in the Hood, because Boys in the Hood came before, the.
Yeah, he signed to Rock Nate. Hold on, signed to Rock. Yeah. Hold on.
Now though, right? I know he is now.
Hold on, let me make sure when he got signed. Yes, I guess 2013.
Okay, because if I remember correct, when Jeezy came out, he was signed to Bad Boy South, but I don't think after he was done with Boys in the Hood.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm still give Jay Jeezy. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Hey, you kind of reaching. That's kind of reaching.
Nah, nigga. All the dope
he
boys
didn't pop him though. I mean, he didn't get him popping, but he didn't get him popping though. Philly niggas don't say pause.
I mean, I'm gonna still give it to him. Anyway, so we got Rihanna for 100% fact because he got her during the Go Mr. DJ, Come Pun the Replay.
Yeah.
So, and obviously, who was other? Wayne. Obviously.
Would you give him credit for making Pharrell super poppin'?
Hell no. Jay?
But I'm trying to think, what song did Pharrell have before he was producing Big J records?
My nigga Pharrell made the Rum Shaker.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This nigga over here just disrespecting my nigga Pharrell. Nigga made the Rum Shaker, nigga.
But was people know him like that though? For him? Like because really, like, I'm trying to think in my life, what I'm thinking of in my life.
Hold on. It's two different questions because Pharrell became like a celebrity. So are you saying his face or his production? People knew the Neptune sound.
His face.
No, they didn't know his face.
Because even Kanye, people knew Kanye's beats.
Yeah, they didn't know his face.
They didn't know his face though. So, like, to me, like, when you, like, I'm not saying he broke Pharrell.
I don't know if I'm going to give Jay that Pharrell, bro.
But if you could, but I'm saying, though, okay, so Young Jeezy was bigger than Young Jeezy.
Yeah, but I acknowledge that's a reach, and I accept it's a reach.
Okay. I mean, alright, so if we throw in that, alright. Yeah, but I mean, I don't remember seeing that nigga Pharrell's face really until Snoop Dogg and Jay. That's just me, though. That was like
true, but okay. So Jay fits that criteria. Lyrical ability fits that criteria. Believe it or not, I think people do not give Jay his lyrical credit. Even though they do, they don't.
They don't.
Because I swear people think the thing with Jay is Jay says everything with the least amount of words you can say, right? So if you just like a dudda nigga and you just looking at that, you just hearing that. But the levels in which the shit he says is just like, I always go to this line. But the baby money, nigga, you ain't even making my ladies money. Nigga, listen. That bar is so much more crazier than kidnap your bitch for how much you owe your lady money. Even though technically the kidnap your bitch line is like if you were in a battle and a nigga says that's a fire rebuttal to that. But the truth behind that shit makes it be like, okay, well, I got to rebuttal with some fake shit. Or I got to say, like, I can't fucking, what am I going to say? Like, make myself look stupid?
That's a fact. I don't know. Jay is, I see a lot of times when people, they argue about hip-hop and they say, like Nas versus Jay-Z argument, and then which is very common, but they'll always say, but Nas is more lyrical, and I'm like,
and I guess what lyrics, if he uses more lyrics, so he's more lyrical, I guess, but
that doesn't really make.
If you look at lyrics like words on a piece of paper, yes. But if you look at lyrics as what the nigga is saying, then I think Jay is one of the most lyrical niggas out there. Because,
absolutely.
Like, even when it goes to lyrics, so truth be told, I probably lyrically, Talib Kweli, truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense. But I did 5 mil, I ain't been rapping like common sense.
Right.
Nigga, what?
That's crazy. No,
that's
crazy.
So crazy. And you don't got to be like, because he basically just said right there why he
it's like, I hate to say, like, it's so whack to say it, but like, he's dead ass speaking facts, like without a shadow of a doubt. And like, that's why to me, when Jay-Z's rapping, you're like, damn, nigga, that's so fire, because you know that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hear another nigga say something, it's like, all right, that's cool, even if it's but like, storytelling wise too, like Jay, bro, like this nigga is bro, to say he's not lyrical, like storytelling, my nigga, like, bro, listen, if you have not, or if you say for any of a second, go listen to American Gangster the album, and if you listen to American Gangster the album and tell me that this nigga can't tell stories, bro, that I don't know, bro. Like, this nigga Jay-Z's like, what?
Jay has a talent that I don't think that, to me, I've been trying to duplicate my entire rap career, where it's the talent to say something like, and niggas think this shit is easy, but this is so much harder than doing multi-syllabic, bunch of rhyme words. To go, friend or foe, yo, state your biz. Oh, you want it up? Well, there it is. Nigga, because when you get on a mic and start recording, it's hard to, like, do that.
Yeah,
you know
like, articulate what you want to, like an image, like to articulate an image. Like, yeah,
it's like when someone turns a camera on, you automatically act different. It's just human nature. Like, you can't. It's the same thing with a mic. As soon as there's a mic in your face, people, like, do things differently, but that is so, like, you enterprising though, and I like that. But you fuck with the big dog, so you gotta bite you. Like, that, nigga, that's the most. It's not even, because most niggas will try to son you by being like, oh, I'm sonning you. You my kid, nigga. I'm sonning you, and you my kid because I'm sonning you. Right. Your father. But he is literally in his, never once says he's sonning you. But that tone is the most degrading tone to have on a nigga who's like, oh yeah, that nigga is sunned. He ain't gotta talk. He didn't gotta say nothing but the truth, and now I feel so belittled. That's why you walk off at the track like, damn, nigga, I'm fucking up. That's why niggas hate Jay-Z when he talks like cat shit, big cat shit. Yeah. Because it's so real, it hurts your feelings.
No, real shit. Because I mean, just think about how much shit, like the baby money, lady money shit, like the way you make a nigga feel from some shit like that, and even the money phone shit. Like, that's another, like, more recent thing. Like, nigga, Jay had the world backpedaling with that shit. And you're not going to say that they didn't. And you're not going to say that niggas weren't insecure about doing that. That's why niggas was doing that and then trying to be like, but nigga, I do that because that's my culture and I'm trying to show that I didn't have money and now I got money.
Yeah.
And he's like, nigga, I'm trying to show you that you ain't got to do that to show niggas you got money.
Do you know how many people have said the money phone was stupid? Do you know how many people who have dissected the way black people look at money, like more lyrically, with more words? And for him to just be like, what was the lyric? Hold that money to your ear. We don't call that money over here.
Yeah.
Nigga. The way that got niggas so in their
like,
feelings, niggas had to rebuttal. Niggas, no. When you
nigga, I got money for because I'm trying to show I got money, and I'm just
whenever you get a street nigga to start gushing about his culture and what he didn't have, he's in his feelings.
Listen, definitely
listen, I ain't grow up with money. Yeah. So I gotta just put this money in my ear because now I'm happy. That most of the time, the niggas just answer questions like, nah.
Yeah,
but when they in the
facts.
feelings, they get to breaking down. I was a struggling black man, and now I got money. It's like, nigga, you in your feeling. That boy got you so deep in your feelings, you don't know how to get out.
No, that's a fact.
And then when niggas have to be like, well, shit, Jay's word don't mean shit in the South. I mean, it clearly do if you have to come out and say that, my nigga.
What? The whole premise of this video is about that, nigga. I was like, he definitely up here trying to show a nigga something, but I don't know, son.
I'm interviewing you right now because Jay-Z said that. Like, what do you mean it doesn't hold word in the South, nigga? If Jay-Z wouldn't have said that, your ass would be somewhere fucking... I'm not even gonna give
There's not too many people. I feel like this is just like, we said all that to say this. There's not too many people in hip hop really that have that type of impact on the culture where something just completely shifts. And I mean, to me, that's why, like, when you arguing with the Wayne and Eminem shit, they're the only people, with an exception of right now, like in the current day, Drake. There's not too many people that come out and say something in the entire, well, Kendrick, I guess, as well, but the entire temperature of everything changes. Like, for like, I mean, with Jay, like, you
Jay
gotta give him credit with niggas being grown man shit, because I remember in 6th grade, I was in 6th grade, and I want to say that was when the Black Album was out. And the way that niggas was wearing, like, button-ups and shit.
Button-ups, yeah.
Like, nigga, that's him. All, like, like that clean look, that clean look, that's what niggas were doing. And I mean, it's crazy because even look at the niggas around him that were breaking at that time, like, niggas like T.I., like, T.I. was on his street shit, facts. But then T.I. had his Let's Get Away, where T.I. was dressed exactly how this nigga Jay was dressed. Like, that's who he looked up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell niggas in the game that's who they was looking up to. That's a fact.
The reason why I put Jay on the Mount Rushmore higher than the other two is because Jay was always in the ring.
Yeah.
Jay stayed in the ring. It's easier to take, a big gap where, because even if Jay's not dropping an album, he's doing shows.
Right.
He's on the internet, not literally on the internet, but he says something and makes it on the internet. He's doing features with Drake. He stayed in the ring. The other two kind of didn't, and I know it wasn't Wayne's fault. Well, it wasn't Wayne's fault, but he still got a grip of time to just think. Jay's always had to stay in the ring and always had to stay sharp, bang, 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 dropping them for 10 summers. For what? 15 years, what was it, 15 years?
Something like that. 12
or 15 years, he dropped albums damn near every year.
Right.
These other dudes kind of took 5-year gaps here and there. You know what I mean? Like, where all of a sudden, boom, 4 years later, here's the next album type.
Yeah.
And that's a little easier to do than consistently having to. Jay has had to compete, because not only has Jay lasted the test of time, he's literally lasted a test of time because he has had to box against every generation.
Do you think that there was ever a time where Jay-Z wasn't
50 Cent? When 50 Cent came out, Jay-Z became number 2.
But no, I don't mean that. I mean, like, do you ever think there was a time where people really questioned Jay's, like, music making skill and lyrical ability? Because that's the one thing that I feel like is a separation.
I feel like people always question his. Like, they don't question it, but they feel like they know he can rap and he's a rapper and he's good, but I feel like they just take it with a grain of salt. I feel like Jay to me has one of the best pens without having a pen. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, like, okay, with Wayne's career, there was times where people questioned his music making skill and his lyrics.
Jay's definitely been questioned. Yeah.
But what era do you feel like Jay was really questioned? Huh? But that's a weird thing because were they really questioning his lyrical ability? Because you can't listen to that
album. You said song making.
But even that, I mean, no, either
that's
one.
Two completely different things.
No, I said both. I said lyrical ability and song making skill. Do you think that there was a time where that was questioned? Because you think that niggas were questioning Jay-Z's lyrics in Kingdom Come?
I think they question Jay-Z's lyrics when they say things like all he's about is money, cash, hoes. Like he doesn't have substance. People pretend
But that's a
like
stupid thing to talk about with a rapper because that's every rapper that's what they rap about.
I'm from the hood, stupid. What kind of facts are those? If you grew up with hoes and you zapping toes, you be celebrating the minute you was having dough. Nigga, what the fuck is they talking about?
That's what I mean, because like to me it's like even with Kingdom Come, like there was songs on there that I'm like, nigga.
But Kingdom Come was definitely his Achilles heel when people got to like bodies of work. And even now, I would say like he's kind of before 444. That's a weird sentence. Before 444, there was question. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I would say
niggas
personally,
did not like that Future shit he was doing with Future. Niggas did not like that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say personally, I did not.
like
Magna Carta was horrible to me.
Horrible.
Magna Carta,
horrible.
There was a few really good songs, bro. But like, dog, like Tom Ford. Listen, Tom Ford and that song with Justin Timberlake are two of the most cringiest things from Jay-Z that I can.
Wait, Holy Grail is cringy.
I don't like that shit.
Oh, you tripping. I literally I thought you were about to say those are the only two good songs on the album.
Nah, because Beach is Better was a good song. The song he had with Beyonce was a good song.
You don't like? Hold on.
I don't like Holy Grail.
Why do you?
No. Jay-Z's verses were fire, but I'm not gonna lie.
Nigga, that is the best Justin Timberlake I've ever fucking heard.
I don't like that
I've never heard more. Like I've never wanted to hear Justin Timberlake more than on that. Are you?
I don't like it. I don't like it, son. I do not like that song, bro. I don't like it, bro. I never have liked that song. I don't like Tom Ford. What? And I saw you, nigga, and I
don't know why. That nigga was bleeding his heart out on that song.
He was, nigga, but that shit was just...
You smoking pistol down.
Yo, son, I don't like that shit, bro. I do not
Why?
I don't know, son. Like, it does not sound good to me, bro.
I could have swore you like that
Nah,
shit.
son, it doesn't sound good to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just the project.
What?
Maybe it's the project, bro. Because, dog, like, Tom Ford... The beat, Tom Ford. Nigga, that shit is whack, dog.
Listen. Do you like Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, I like Justin Timberlake, facts.
What's your favorite Justin Timberlake song?
Oh, man, that's fucking hard. Like, by himself or, like, song that he's on?
By himself. Don't you ever say Sexy Back.
No, hell. What?
Okay.
Nah, damn, son. That's a hard question. Let me look. Let me see.
Because your ass don't really know.
Nah.
Look at this.
My favorite Justin Timberlake song is probably...
Nigga had to Google his songs.
Definitely had to.
Alright, so you're not that big of a Justin Timberlake fan. Cool. Here's what I'm saying, nigga. That is...
probably My Love. That's probably my favorite Justin Timberlake song. By himself.
You tripping. Nigga, this is so... Why is this not good? Like, what in this is not good? Like, I'm so lost.
I didn't say it's not good. I like Jay's part. I like Jay's lyrics in the song. Dude told me to remind these niggas... I'm not sure what I'm talking about. I'm that nigga. Nah, I fuck with that shit. I don't know, son. There's just certain parts. Maybe there's parts because that, and I still don't know why.
The way the beat breaks down on the hook.
Maybe it's to hold to my cup till I hold it over. Holy Grail. Maybe that's the part. I don't know. It just hits my ears weird. I don't like it.
I think that shit is some of the most epic shit ever. Like, I think that is is that the intro to the project?
I can't remember.
I'm telling you that is the best song on that project. I don't know. You smoking Pishka down, my nigga. I don't know what was in that shit you smoke, nigga, but you don't smoke.
Yeah, it was the intro. Nah, nigga, but
that is the best song on that project by some miles, my nigga. Like, What?
It was just
'Cause
something. I
thought
don't
the
know.
whole
I didn't.
album
I'm
was
not
gonna sound like-
that whole album to me was just like I liked part 2, the On the Run shit with Beyonce, and I liked
That was cool.
I liked
Wasn't Holy
the
Grail.
Beaches better.
Wasn't Holy Grail. That's a
I
30-second song.
liked. Yeah, Beaches better was.
None of these songs.
The
were
La
better.
Familia joint. I think.
This nigga
No,
just
but that
listen,
Biggie
Holy
verse was
Grail.
dumb trash though. Wait, that was the joint with the Biggie shit on it?
Nah, I think so. But
Yeah, that's-
Biggie,
I didn't-
It wasn't trash. He just put a random Biggie verse that had nothing to do with his song. Like, I'm like, bro, if you're gonna take a Biggie verse, make a song about what he's talking about. It's not like Biggie could come back in and change his shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Nah, I was not a big fan. I'm not gonna lie. From a Jay-Z fan standpoint, I was not a big fan of Magna Carta.
Yeah, that's my least favorite album of his ever.
I like Kingdom Come way more than that. I don't if you
Facts.
that to me like I don't know, but I mean
You know
Jay-Z-
why Kingdom Come got so much flack? Was because it followed up the Black
the
Album.
Black Album, yeah.
That's the only reason it got as much flack.
Yeah,
as it
that's a
did.
fact.
Because the Black Album was like one of the greatest pieces of bodies of music of all time.
But Kingdom
And-
Come kind of just sound like the songs that didn't make it to the Black Album. You
Hell
know? Like,
no, he was on
nigga,
a whole
what?
different. Nah, he was on a whole different in a whole different bag.
Yeah,
bro.
he was. He was.
He
with
was
the Show Me
more
What You Got, but he still had the moment of
He was
clarity.
wearing
though.
flip flops. I'm on the beach.
But that's how he was with
Back.
Magna Carta too. Magna Carta was
but I'm
very
saying about Black Album. Black Album was like
hard.
Jordan's last game.
Yeah, no, that's facts. But I'm saying
Nigga
like,
going out.
but he still had wasn't Moment of Clarity was on Kingdom Come, right?
No, the Black Album.
Black Album. Damn, what song was on? Not Moment of Clarity. What was the song that was on fucking
Beach
Kingdom?
Cherry was on Kingdom Come.
No, it
Fucking
wasn't.
Minority Report was on Kingdom Come.
Minority Report. That's a fact. That's a fact. That nigga. That's a.
Yeah, that's a cool song.
Show Me What You Got. Lost Ones was on that shit.
Definitely hot ass song.
That's what I'm
But-
saying. Like those songs were crack. Like
Yeah, but he was named 2 songs though.
3.
Which ones you know?
Nah. It was 2. The Minority Report, Lost Ones. Kingdom Come was cool, and
Kingdom Come was alright. Papoose' version was better. You ready? Better bring your gun.
nigga definitely had a gun bar for.
I'll keep that
every-
heat. I hold that banger. And after this shit, that nigga just, man, everybody know that boy Pap be strapped. I be loading them up. I be cocking them back. It's like, God,
My nigga Papoose is the gun bar king, my nigga.
definitely the gun bar king. Tay-Rock tripping.
Definitely true.
That nigga definitely will take the hokey pokey and make it about fucking choppers and glizzies.
That's a fact. Yo, so how we gonna do this though? So what we gonna do? We gonna do. Is it gonna be a 3-part series? But we gonna.
This is gonna be a 3-part series. Today's was about Jay.
Clearly.
We're gonna do M's next, and then we're gonna do Wayne, because I want Wayne's to be last, because I feel like Wayne's gonna be the
We
illest.
might have to tie it all together with the 4th one, huh?
What you mean?
I mean, we just gonna say the 3 goats and then that's it. We
Yeah,
gonna debate-
you said that.
we ain't gonna debate number 1, nigga.
Oh, I didn't even think this was a debate like that.
Nah, I don't think it is,
But
but-
these niggas is goats.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely the goat, my nigga. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm excited for Jay-Z, my favorite rapper, clearly, but except for Magna Carta, but
I mean, everybody.
and his Pound Cake verse, that shit was.
Niggas be
That
having
shit
bad games.
Nigga, his Pound Cake verse was dumb ass, but
But there are some things you could pull away from it, though.
from his Pound Cake verse.
There's a few little.
No,
gems
there
in
was
A
the
few.
Jordan 3s was fire and the
It was the cake shit was alright. The cake scheme was alright until it goes, give him a red nose, the clown cake. I was like, nah, we done. After you go, we done, my nigga.
yo son, that shit was like yo.
After he went, I said, nah, my nigga, nah.
Yo,
I can't co-sign this nigga. Don't do
Oh,
that.
yo,
Emery
no,
Ford.
I lied. There is one other Jay-Z album to me that's just definitely debatable, but it's the Blueprint 3. But there's a few songs that I really like on
Blueprint 3
that.
is cool, but I really think it aged better. I feel like I didn't like it at the time as much because of a certain person who literally
That nigga
made
boy.
me. If you make me not like a Jay-Z album, congratulations.
Nah, there's songs though that because Born Sinner was obviously a fire song.
Yeah, nah, but I'm
A
saying
Star's
it aged a lot better
Born, New York
because-
was fire. What?
Wait, because even Reminder, even like a lot of that shit. aged
Reminder.
really- but
I don't know if I like that
I
song.
like that song. I like
I do. There is a lot of songs on that album. I do like A Star's Born. New
what was
York,
that?
obviously.
Was it Haters?
Yeah.
Besides Kanye West,
How much they hated Barry, cause girl like Katy Perry. Nah, I definitely know that.
I didn't like
entire
Kanye's.
album.
Besides that,
Besides that
that's
nigga.
what's up.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for the Wayne one, bro, cause I feel like
Nah, the
niggas
Wayne
be,
one gonna be epic.
niggas be
Because people
sleeping on my
definitely be
dog.
defiling the young man's name.
MUNFU podcast, go get that merchandise. We out here, Glizzy, hella geeking, boy. What? Nigga didn't even
Who
say
else do you
shit.
know with a flow that can silence the room? I'm up like starship. You put in your mouth to just park. Yeah, hard. You fucking fight that I can't win.
Bruh, that nigga Kanye be coming with some of the
That
most
wasn't even Kanye's verse. I remember I did a remix to that with this nigga named Emery Forbes. Man, I wonder if this nigga Emery. I'm about to Google this nigga right now.
Google that nigga. Google me, baby. Grr,